went live. Welcome to the anti-aging live stream. I'm going live a little bit early today because I can't be on too long. Usually my lives last for about, I would have to say like 2 hours. Let me make sure that the chat is up. Is the chat up? I can't tell. Let me see if I can find the chat. Maybe if someone types something, that'll help me see the chat, make sure that it's up. Hopefully you can see me. Today I'm not doing anything special. I just wanted to do a sort of Q&A or just like hang out. We can talk about whatever you like. I am opening, oh, hey Dan, how's it going? Good, the chat works. So hopefully you're having a good weekend. I opened up some macadamia nuts, which I got at Costco a couple of weeks ago. This is 24 ounces. I've been replacing my nut and seed intake primarily with macadamia nuts. Somebody on YouTube, somebody that watches me in the comments, suggested that I switch to macadamia nuts because they contain fewer omega-6s. So omega-6s are pro-inflammatory fatty acids that contribute to skin aging if you have too much of it. And most people are eating a Western diet and living a Western lifestyle where you're getting 20 omega-6s to 1 omega-3s. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory, fantastic for youthful looking skin and anti-aging and longevity overall. So most people are getting a skewed ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s. That's why I've been trying to replace my nut and seed intake just to really get a better balance of omega-3s and omega-6s. Hopefully that made sense. But Costco has these like dry roasted macadamia nuts with sea salt. Dry roasted means no oil, right? Awesome. Oh, hey, IJ. What do you think about UV protection film on windows? It's funny you should say that. I'm actually not very hungry right now, but I'm trying to like boost my calories. It's funny you should say that because at my apartment when I lived in Boston, I bought UV film and I put it on my windows in my apartment. That way, like whenever I was passing through my living room or into my bedroom, I didn't have any UVA coming through the windows. It was fantastic, but it made the apartment pretty dark. So if you like the feeling of just like having a bright space, that might not be the best for you. However, they do have UV film that is clear, that can block UV. The thing about UV is you have to make sure that it's blocking UVA because Windows already block UVB, but the film tends to block UVA. I have a tester, I have a device that tests UVA, but I haven't done it in my house and I have a lot of windows in my house. I've thought about doing it, but I needed someone like a professional to come in because like whenever you apply the film to your windows yourself and you're not trained to do so, it can leave like bubbles and it can kind of be unsightly. You have to, in my opinion, hire a professional to do it to smooth it out. But I think it can be really worthwhile. It may also cut down on the use of sunscreen. Like whenever I had UV film on my windows in my apartment, I didn't always wear sunscreen during the day. Granted, tinted mineral sunscreens can help to protect against visible light and blue light. But that being said, it can cut down your use of sunscreen, which I appreciate because I don't like to slather things on my skin every single day. Oh, hey, Matan, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but hey, I've seen you on my Instagram. Thank you for joining. Cacao Milk, thank you so much. Dan, what age did you start getting into anti-aging? Probably like when I was about 13. So I really started my anti-aging lifestyle really young, like during development. And I think that made the biggest difference. I think a lot of people say it's genetics, but when you start young during development, I think that it halts some aspects of the aging process. So that's sort of what I think. Let's see, Blue. I'm curious at what age you started applying sunscreen daily. Blue, I didn't start applying sunscreen until maybe 2019, honestly. Like I didn't start using sunscreen consistently every single day since 2019. And that has made a huge difference in my skin texture, and the appearance of my skin and the youthfulness of my skin. And I think it maybe even reversed some of the processes, like those processes that lead to damage in the skin. So yeah, my whole life though I stay out of direct sun, so I think that helped. I don't know if I'm a fan of like salted nuts as much. It is sea salt, so I guess that's good. But in addition to this that I'm snacking on, I'm also I also have some lavender mint tea. This is by the Rishi brand, and it is so good. The lavender mint by Rishi, so delicious. I'm wearing my glasses today, but I have to put my contacts in later because I have to film a bunch of TikToks. Okay, so Blue, you're 24 and you're just starting your anti-aging journey now. Yes. No, it's never too late. And there's research suggesting that when you start wearing sunscreen every single day for a year, there was a study that looked at people who started wearing sunscreen every single day for 1 year, 365 days, and they showed reversal of photo aging and photo damage in the skin, which led to a more youthful appearance. So there's a couple of reasons for that. One, sunscreens can often contain anti-aging ingredients, antioxidants, and when you apply it every day, it has sort of like a reversal effect on the skin. And also, you're just giving your skin a break from the constant onslaught of UV, visible light, pollutants potentially in the environment, so your skin can actually repair and heal itself. Vanny, you're trying to be a female version of me when you're 35. That's funny. So I do not, somebody asked about retinol. I do not, what age did you start retinol? I don't use retinol really. I gave up on tretinoin just because I'm trying to protect the health of my eyes. I have a video about that on my YouTube channel, so check that out. And retinol kind of has the same mechanism of action to a certain extent. Has to perform a couple of extra steps in the skin to be effective. But that being said, it can be very effective. I don't think it's the holy grail. I think sunscreen, sun protection is the holy grail when it comes to protecting the skin. I do have tinted windows for my car, Dan. Yeah, I do. Oh, you got an exam tomorrow. Do I go to sleep and fail for the anti-aging gains? I don't know. You know what? So if you have an exam tomorrow, I would go to sleep because you can always watch this. You can watch this replay after like I end the live, because on YouTube, the live will go up on my channel and you can watch the replay. So if you're interested to watch it. Oh, hey Rain, how's it going? Hey Rachel, how's it going? I'm glad you made it. I didn't know if you were gonna make it because you're so busy lately. Oh, Catherine, ice cube, ice water, anti-aging. Catherine, have you been asking that question on my YouTube? I haven't been able to get back to you. So you're talking about rubbing ice cubes on your skin, right? I think any, that can definitely lower inflammation, but I think any extreme temperatures on your skin can be detrimental over time. It can lower inflammation, definitely. Oh, thank you, Rachel. To you and Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's working in the other room, but I'll tell him that you said hello. For people who are new here, I have all of my lives, the live replays are on my channel. I think under the tab that says live, you can watch them, and Jacob's made some appearances in there. But yeah, any sort of, oh good, thank you so much for joining me. Any sort of like extreme temperatures on your skin can damage the skin to a certain degree, especially heat, not so much, I mean, cold temperatures can too, but heat is really like the damaging aspect that you don't want to be subjecting your skin to. When I didn't really know that much about skincare, I used to boil a pot of water, because I would see this in like natural health forums and websites. I'm wearing my UPF 50. I'll just do a quick fit check. Okay, so here's my UPF 50 hoodie that I'm wearing today. I don't have anything underneath it because it's like really, really hot outside. I have my hoodie and I'm just wearing shorts. I have no sunscreen on my legs, so. But yeah, I would boil water and then I would put a towel over my head and let the water because they said it can open your pores. But I never really thought like, okay, so my pores are open, now what? You know what I mean? Like, what's the benefit of this? But yeah, that can really damage your skin. So I never do that again. DHT. Yeah, so IJ asked about DHT. DHT is dihydrogen testosterone. I hope you don't mind if I'm snacking. I'm trying to up my calories. I'm trying to gain some weight. And like I've been like lifting weights lately. I don't know if you can really tell. Maybe I'll show in a vlog next weekend or something. So I'm trying to like up my calories. 12 of these is about 210 calories, 21 grams of fat, but most of it is monounsaturated fats, which are anti-aging for the skin, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. DHT, dihydrogen testosterone. I would kind of consider it anti-aging just because it contributes to male pattern baldness, hair loss. The things sometimes I'll do like a lot of the antioxidants I consume through my foods are DHT blockers. They help to cut down on the enzyme that converts testosterone into dihydrogen testosterone, which contributes to male pattern baldness. So I try to, I think like EGCG from green tea, I drink tea. The supplements that I take also inhibit DHT to a certain extent. I used to take saw palmetto, but it didn't really agree with me, so I don't really do that anymore. I do a red light therapy helmet, the Iristor, which has been shown to inhibit that enzyme that converts testosterone that drives DHT. So I do that as well. But yeah, I think that one day when it comes down to it, I might just have to maybe do a hair transplant. I've actually thought about that. I actually thought probably doing that one day. So we'll see. I'll definitely take you on that journey when I decide to do that. But yeah, I'm trying to do everything I can to combat hair loss naturally before I do any sort of like more intense measures. There's also, you can also go to a skin spa or dermatology office that offers microneedling and PRP injections. So I've never done that, but Matan, yes, I have done laser hair removal. And also on my channel, I have a video about all the anti-aging cosmetic procedures that I've done. And one of them is laser hair removal. So you can check that video out. But yes, I have had laser hair removal done. It was more so like reduction. So I'm not like a very hairy person to begin with. Like I've never done hair removal on my arms, for instance. And as you can see, don't really have that much hair on my arms. It's definitely there, but it's not like super noticeable. I'm not like a super hairy person, but highly recommend it, especially if you have like light skin and dark hair. It can really cut down on the appearance of it. Alexis, have you done the true diagnostic test to measure your biological age and your rate of aging? I have not. Have you? I've thought about it, but I don't necessarily know if I care to. Like, I feel like the results that I want are the results that I can observe, and those are the most relevant to me. I think like whenever I observe, you know what I mean, like what I see in the mirror, how I feel, those are the only results that I really care about. What I don't really know if I care enough to do the biological age test. I might, but we'll see. Because I think you can adjust. Like if you see your rate of aging, you can sort of like adjust your lifestyle to slow it down. So I think it can be a great marker, but I haven't done it. I know Brian Johnson is a huge advocate of it, but let's see. Oh, hey Martine, how's it going? Gloria, I do take supplements. Yes, I can show you the supplements I take in just a minute. I eat carbohydrates in the 2 main meals of the day or just one? Yeah, I mean, I tend to eat carbohydrates in every meal. I'm not like keto or super low carb, but I don't eat sugar. I don't eat grains. So that really cuts down my carbohydrates. I don't eat as many carbohydrates as the average person. Um, and I exercise and I do all those things. So it's not like I have to be like super, super keto. But yeah, I used to be really hardcore with respect to carbohydrates, but not so much anymore because I do other things. Okay, I don't take resveratrol. I don't think the science is all there yet. I think there's a lot of good science, but I don't take it. And it has really low bioavailability. You have to really do a lot to improve the bioavailability of resveratrol. And that's true with a lot of antioxidant supplements like quercetin, curcumin, the anti-inflammatory actives found in turmeric. That can be really, really, the low bioavailability presents issues with its effects on the skin, on the body overall. So trying to improve the bioavailability is like a big challenge in scientific research. Even when you add like black pepper or like dietary fat or something like that, I feel like I have macadamia nuts on the corner of my mouth. Hold on. Okay. Colton, if you're going to take it, just take 1 milligrams of finasteride and don't increase to dutaster. I can never say that word. Dutasteride? Dutasteride? I can never say that word. Or high dose finasteride. It'd be best to find natural routes first. If don't, okay. What about topical finasteride and like retinoic acid? Tretinoin can also improve hair growth. That can inhibit DHT. I have a huge tube of tretinoin that I'm not using because I've given up on applying it to my face, but I thought about applying it to like my scalp and things like that to improve hair growth. Have you heard of the celery juice fad to have it on an empty stomach? I haven't, Catherine. What's that about? So, Rain, you eat a variety of very high protein food, not too much sugar, and you eat bread and rice. Otherwise, you don't feel full. Oh, okay. Bread is good. And I do like rice. So I'll tell you what rice that I like. I really like wild rice. That's the rice that I really like. And you know what? With respect to hair, since we're on that topic, I got my hair cut like 3 weeks ago and it wasn't cut the way I wanted it to. And I feel like it doesn't look the best. Like this past 3 weeks, I haven't been able to like style it well. And you know how like you can get a haircut and it's not very appealing to you, but you can sort of grow it out and like tame it. I haven't been able to do that. So kind of, I need to get another haircut probably. What do I think of red yeast rice extract? I don't know much about it. I do know about it, but I don't know much about it to talk about it in an intelligent manner. I don't take it. What do you think about a raw food diet? TV time. I used to do a raw food diet for the majority of my diet. It was like 2/3 of my diet was raw. I even got a dehydrator because I was like into like making like raw foods and like recipes using the dehydrator. But it's a lot of nuts, I feel like. And if you're making desserts, it's like a lot of like walnuts and a lot of high omega-6 fatty acids and sugars through fruits like dates. So I was like so I don't really do that anymore. And I also feel like I digest food better when it's cooked. Also, a lot of the nutrients that you get from plant-based foods, like the carotenoids, like the vitamin A, oh my gosh, I cannot stop looking at my hair, is not absorbed properly unless you're applying it with some sort of fat. In fact, a lot of the carotenoids in the vitamin A family, like lutein, zeaxanthin, retinol, beta-carotene, these are absorbed better from animal sources and cooked animal sources that contain fats. And also just the different food matrices and the cell walls and things like that can make it difficult to absorb those carotenoids through plant-based foods. So I don't tend to eat a fully raw food diet. There are people who eat raw animal-based diets, like they'll eat raw meat. I don't get into that at all. I saw someone who stitched one of my TikToks and I was like showing a salad that I eat. I think people there's a misconception that I'm vegan and vegetarian and I'm not. I actually do eat organ meats occasionally, like beef liver from grass-fed, pasture-raised local meat. And I guess to prove a point and to say you should be eating this, he like stitched my video of me showing a salad thank you, Colton, I appreciate that. Of him eating like raw organ meat. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks disgusting. I don't care how healthy you think it is. I don't care how healthy it might be. Eating raw meat? No, that's gross. Maybe, no offense if you like that. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a very healthy, beneficial way of doing it. Yeah, so Colton, I used to put raw egg yolks in my smoothies, in dressings, bowls of fruit. Oh, bowls of fruit with spices and collagen. I never heard of that. Yeah, I used to do raw egg yolks, not the egg whites though. So for anyone who doesn't realize this, Colton, you probably already know this, but raw egg whites can increase your risk of a biotin deficiency because the egg whites contain avidin, which binds to a biotin. Biotin, typically, deficiencies in biotin aren't super common. They tend to be rare. But if you're eating a lot of egg whites, raw egg whites, that can bind to the avidin in those egg whites can bind to biotin, which help hair, skin, nails, among other biological functions, and excrete it out of the body and get it out of the body so you can increase your risk of biotin deficiency. That's why if you're going to eat raw eggs, it's more beneficial, in my opinion, to have the egg yolks raw and then to just cook the egg whites. So you're getting the whole food. You're getting the protein from the egg whites and the beneficial fats and carotenoids from the egg yolks. I do eat cheese, yes. Cheese does, you know, I love like a good aged cheddar cheese. I have some in the refrigerator. I can show you which one I get. Let me show you actually. And it's so good. I've always loved cheese, but it is high in advanced glycation end products. And the thing about that is that can lead to skin aging. So I like this Cabot Creamery. This is the extra sharp cheddar cheese that I get quite often. I don't think this is organic. It's not pasture raised or grass fed, unfortunately. I do like the grass fed raw cheddar. I try to get raw if I can. I got this in a pinch, but it is really good. I think raw cheddar is just better digested by the body, and I think it's just like has better enzyme profile. Yeah, but cheese is high in advanced glycation end products, which can age the skin. But if you're eating it in the context of an overall healthy diet with plenty of antioxidants within that diet, it can sort of provide a neutralizing effects against those AGEs. Was a focus on raw foods to decrease AGEs? Yeah. Raw foods tend to have lower amounts of AGEs, but you do again. Think of it in the context of an overall antioxidant-rich diet and also protecting your skin from the sun and doing all the things you can that are the big heavy hitters when it comes to skin aging. I think having cooked foods isn't a problem. And if you vary your diet to have raw foods and cooked foods, for the most part, you know, have as many raw foods as you can, but also have cooked foods that you can digest. I don't think there should be an issue. So just keeping everything in context is really important. Matan, what I thought that cheese is bad. It's $3 at Publix. I'll start getting it. It might be bad, Matan, but it's so good. I just love like really sharp cheddar. I bought it at Whole Foods and it was on sale, but it wasn't $3. It was like $4.99 maybe. But I really advocate for getting like a good raw cheddar. A good raw cheddar if you're gonna get cheese. Yeah, I used to get raw milk from like a local farm when I lived in Texas because you can't buy it in the store unless you like live in California. What are the states where you can get raw milk at the store? Is it California and Hawaii? Is it just one state or two states? I can't remember. I think it varies by the state, but in most states, it's illegal to sell raw milk at the grocery store. You have to actually, you can travel to the farm and buy it from the farm, I believe, in most states. But some states have laws where you can't transport raw milk across state lines, I believe. I don't do raw milk anymore. I don't really do dairy anymore, so I don't really keep up with the regulations on that. You would cringe right now if you saw me. You're at the beach right now, but you're wearing a hat and you just put on sunscreen. Oh, yeah. As long as you're putting on sunscreen and you're wearing a hat, that's totally fine. So when you're at the beach, the UV actually bounces off the water and the sand. So not only are you getting UV from like above, you're also getting it from below. So sunscreen definitely is important. What beach are you at? Are you in the States right now, or are you in a different like European beach or something? I've been to a couple European beaches. One beach I went to in Europe, I didn't realize it was a nude beach until I turned to my left and I saw something that I didn't want to see. And yeah, those aren't common. Those really aren't common in the States. Like oh, you're in Miami. Okay, are you on Miami Beach? I've only been to Miami Beach a couple of times, I think. The last time I went was in October. I went to Miami Beach and I stayed at the each time I stayed at the Lowe's Hotel. Do you know where that is? I don't know. You might be over there somewhere. You don't drink any liquids 2 to 3 hours before bed, Colton. Helps with waking to pee in the night. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I drink a lot of liquids. I drink about, at minimum, that's my dishwasher going off. At minimum, I drink about 64 ounces of water. And in addition to that, I also have tea and coffee and like, I don't know, vitamin water or something like that. I don't care what anybody says. You can still get hydration from coffee. It may have a diuretic effect, but it doesn't offset the hydration that you're still getting from that coffee because it's made of pure water anyway. So That being said, I still get like about you know, half a gallon. Is that 64 ounces of water, pure water every single day? Um, is half a gallon 64 ounces? Is that right? Yes. Okay. I was just making sure. Private North, but oh, you're in North Miami. I'm actually at a Price Laguna Beach, so not part of the ocean. Oh, a private Laguna Beach. Wow, cool. I don't think I've been to North Miami. No, I haven't. I've only been to Miami Beach, but I do. Next time I go to Miami, I do want to stay like north of Miami Beach, like away from the craziness. The Lowe's Hotel. Yeah, it's somewhere in Miami Beach. It's right. It's where it's like right next to, I think the Ritz. I'm not sure. It's like on that string of hotels. It's a nice, more affordable hotel compared to like, you know, the Ritz or the Four Seasons, but it's still pretty nice. Yeah, so many benefits, Rain. Let me scroll up and just see. Martine asked, do you think one piece of fruit a day would provide the necessary vitamins of two fruits? I don't know. I mean, I eat only maybe one serving, if that, of fruits per day, because you can get most of those vitamins from fruits in vegetables. And so I don't really tend to worry about fruits as much. And the only fruits I really get are blueberries. Oh, that's actually a good snack to have. Let me get some, because we got some blueberries at the farmer's market. We also got cherries. So here's the blueberries we got at the farmer's market. And we got some cherries. Look at these dark cherries, super high in anthocyanins, which have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant effects for the skin. I'm gonna have some, because I don't know, the macadamia nuts isn't really hitting, but the blueberries, they're not high in sugar, thankfully, but they're not really high in calories, so. Oh, Martin, I didn't know you actually lived in, Martin, I didn't know you lived in Miami. That's cool. I'm gonna scroll up and see if I missed anything. Colton says you need one of those tanning folding mirrors that people used to use, but instead have it just be blacked out. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. That actually is a good idea. Scrolling up. Okay. So the reason why I'm not live on TikTok is because they've suspended me yet again for a month. I can't go live until July 28th. Despite being in the creators program where you have to prove that you're over 18, they still suspended me because they think I'm under 18. Makes no sense. The TikTok app is kind of like not great. They use like, I guess, bots or AI bots to like scan something, or maybe people report me, I don't really know. And then it doesn't make any sense, and I can never get my account status back no matter how hard I try. You can't reach a live human being at TikTok. And you know, any social media app, it's really hard to reach a live human being, even though they supposedly have support teams. You can never reach anybody. So YouTube is actually more laid back and chill, thankfully, than TikTok. So I'm glad to be live here. What was the craziness in Miami, said Dan. I don't know. It's just like Miami Beach, maybe Matan can't, hopefully I'm saying your name right, Matan, can like back me up here, but I feel like it's just more like party, clubby vibe. So there's like a lot more people, but I feel like more north you go, it's more laid back. It is mainly AI support, yeah. You can never reach a human being, no matter if it's on, you know, X or Twitter or email. Like there's no help. So I'm just going to be suspended until and I also wonder, like, what's the point of being suspended if you're under 18? Like, for like a month, you know, and then you get it back in a month. But what if you're still under 18? Like, there's no way to verify. So it's like, what is the point of this? It makes no sense. they can't handle an anti-aging person. I think a lot of people report me too because they just don't like me. I make people really angry for some reason. And I'm unsure why, because I don't do anything. I'm not like judging anybody. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just sharing my passion and like what I enjoy doing and this topic, which I think is really interesting and fascinating. I'm not sure why people get so upset. I think there's just a lot of angry people out there that want to bring people down, and it's really sad. It really is sad. Colton, you like the frozen wild blueberries from Whole Foods? I think I have some actually. Let me check. I think they might be. Hold on. I think I have them. Oh, I have an acai pack, and then oh yeah, I do have the wild blueberries. You know what? I do actually like snacking on. Are you talking about these organic ones, the 365? I do like snacking on the frozen wild blueberries. I think they're really good. Sometimes I'll put them in like my oatmeal or smoothies. That actually is a really good idea. Maybe I'll make a smoothie for dessert today. I made black bean brownies yesterday. If you look back on my live recordings, there's one where I made black bean brownies. Yeah, Dan. Exactly, Colton. I know. There is no winning when it comes to online. That's why I think it's best to just not address it at all. Because I just feel like there's no point because you can never win. There's a lot of people out there who just want to be difficult and who just want to argue, so you can't really do anything. You can't really, so it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go do my own thing, so you enjoy that negativity, I guess, if that's what you want. Oh, you get the bigger bag? Oh, yes. I should do that. I'm going out of town, so I can't really, oh, let me put this up. I can't really get any more groceries right now. We went to the farmer's market today. We do try to eat local whenever we can because we're part of the CSA at the farmer's market. So we have a bunch of vegetables, but I'm going out of town, so I won't be able to eat them all. Oh, Veiny, yes. I do practice law of attraction still, but in a very intuitive, subconscious way. Like I'm not doing a lot of like heavy lifting with respect to law of attraction, just because I feel like it really is about the emotions and aligning your emotions to what you want. And you can do that pretty easily whenever you are used to it and you've been practicing it for like over a decade like me. Do you eat whole rice once a week? I don't eat rice, but I do like rice. I like wild rice. I think that's really good, but I don't eat it a lot just because it's so high in carbohydrates. And it's like not super nutritious. I mean, there are some nutrients, but not enough to justify eating it regularly. Same thing with pasta. Like, I feel like pasta is kind of boring to me. I don't really like it as much. Oh, hey, beatbox teacher. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Darn it. I thought I would, usually I can make the sync. I think it's because everybody's watching me right now. Do you guys have a hard time like doing something when people are watching you? Like something that you do every single day, like brush your teeth and somebody's watching you and you start brushing your nose because you can't like perform under pressure. Somebody asked about something. Hold on. Let me scroll up. No, the Lowe's Hotel. Okay, so I wanted to show you just really quick performance anxiety exactly. I'm eating blueberries, beatbox. I'm eating some locally grown blueberries. I'm not sure if they're organic, but they are local, so that's good. So earlier I was doing my red light therapy mask, and some people have asked me about this with respect to anti-aging and rejuvenating the skin. So here are my thoughts about red light therapy masks, because everybody asks. How do I get into this? Okay, so red light works through low-level light therapy through the process of photobiomodulation. activates certain cellular processes within mitochondria, which helps with the rejuvenation aspect, with energy production, things like that. So has been shown to improve collagen density in the skin, collagen synthesis in the skin, and has anti-aging benefits. A lot of the studies, though, use red light therapy at specific wavelengths with a certain number of LEDs, light emitting diodes. So this one's by MZ Skin. I think this was like $695 or it was a lot of money. I didn't pay for it. This was gifted to me for a review. This is not sponsored though. You can see like all of the LED, the light emitting diodes in here. And these all give off red light as well as other light. I think this gives off like yellow light, green light, blue light, other forms of light, all of which have different benefits for the skin. The red light is where the rejuvenation happens. A lot of the studies though look at certain wavelengths, specific wavelengths that you can't necessarily count on capturing with at-home devices like these. So whether or not they're gonna have the same benefits as what you get in the studies, it's hard to tell. But I do think still, with these at-home devices, you can still get modest benefits if you use it consistently over time, you know, every single day, if not maybe every other day. That's how I tend to use it. It really is about the accumulated effect over time. Even if it's modest, you're not going to get as, I think, noticeable or profound results as you would with like a professional grade device. I actually thought about buying a professional grade device, and I'm looking into it. I'm going to ask one of my practitioners that I see, or who I'm going to see, if I should invest the money. It's like close to $2,000, I think. But if it has benefits, you know, obviously I would invest my money into it and then do a review on it. But it has like tons more LEDs. It has the wavelengths that have been calibrated in the clinical studies. So this is me when I become conscious of how I walk. I feel like I start walking all weird and awkward. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, every time I think about how I'm walking, I start doing weird things. Like, what am I doing? Do you think it's worth consuming quinoa more regularly? I think it's a better carb source, quinoa, yeah. Quinoa also has all the amino acids, all the essential amino acids. It's like one of the few vegetarian sources of all essential amino acids. You might not be getting as much as like animal products, but like fish, eggs, meat, but you're still getting all those amino acids. What foods do you recommend for low free testosterone, or foods that can lower SHBG? That can lower lower? Okay, yeah. Trying to think, because I was researching this earlier. I think I read that whey protein can increase testosterone, but I don't know really about free testosterone or SHBG. I did know about this a couple of years ago, but then it just sort of like left my mind because I wasn't interested in it anymore. So I had to research that. Oh, can you guys tell me some topics? That's actually a good topic. I'm gonna write it down in my planner. I'm looking to make about 8 TikToks. After this live ends, I wanna make about 8 short videos for TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm thinking maybe a supplement video. Hold on. Oh, I know. So I can do anti-aging supplements I take, cosmetic procedures I've done, which it's not gonna be a very long video because I haven't really done anything. I've never done filler or Botox or anything like that. What else? I need to do like a fun one, 2 fun TikToks where it's just like loosey-goosey. So that's 4. Oh, I can do an outfit of the day for like a walk. What else should I do? That's 5. Because I'm going out of town and I need at least 8 that I can post throughout the day. Maybe a bit on essential oils if you use any and why. I don't really use a lot of essential oils. I do use oregano oil though occasionally. I don't have any like foods that I can show off, I don't think. Follow me to my lair. Do you guys want a refrigerator tour? I can give you that. just so I can show you all the anti-aging foods that I'm currently eating at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I know. A lot of processed foods, but they're healthier options. So I have a lot of milks, almond milk, which I'm trying to get through. I've been really liking this flax milk. This is 0 sugar. I get it at Whole Foods, but I'm sure other places sell it. I could see Target having this actually. This is by Good Karma, flax milk protein. It has omega-3s, plant-based ALAs, and protein, I think via pea protein. And the good thing about this is it has vitamin B12, which is, you know, you don't really get that a lot in non-dairy milks. Well, you might actually. It doesn't have, oh, it has vitamin D, just 10% though. I also like this unsweetened almond milk I get at Whole Foods just for like dessert at the end, like after lunch or something. And I love this macadamia nut milk. This is, it doesn't really have a lot of like added fillers or oils. I can't even, it has pea protein for a little bit of protein, and it has some of the healthy macadamia, like monounsaturated fats, 3 milligrams of monounsaturated fats, which I really like. This is the barista blend for decaf lattes. I actually might have Jacob make me a latte. Have my cherries, have some eggs, have some baby spinach I need to get through, some arugula. What else do I have? That's for cooking. I don't drink, so. This is, it's dirty in here. This is local squash. I have some carrots, and then lots of corn that we got at the farmer's market. I don't tend to eat the corn, but we got that. And because I'm going out of town, I don't really have a lot of foods in here at the moment, but these are really good. These Wild Wonders organic cherry tomatoes, I really like those. And then Jacob buys this. He bought this for the 4th of July because we made angel food cake, but I didn't have that. I instead made my own whipped cream, and this has been in here since the 4th of July, so I probably should throw that out. But the thing about this is there's only like less than 1 gram of sugar for 2 tablespoons, so that's not bad. It is just like the oils that you kind of have to, if you're against like the corn syrup and whatever oils. Oh, actually it's just cream. I don't see any oils in here, so that's cool. But yeah, I tend to just make heavy whipping cream instead. All right. Hello, I'm back. So, is this better lighting right here? All right, so let me scroll back through. A fridge tour. Well, you got it. Maybe another day on what you eat in a day. Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know if I have enough time to make a what I eat in a day video. I'll think about it. I thought about doing one where I show like my hobbies outside of anti-aging, because people think I'm stressed out about anti-aging and that's all I focus on, when in reality it's not that much that I focus on every day, because it's just like second nature to me. Do you know what I mean? What are your thoughts on soybean? I tend to stay away from soy just because of the estrogens, but that's just me personally. Spinach, I tend to use it in smoothies. So I put it in my Vitamix, which breaks it down quite easily. Here's the Vitamix, and I make green smoothies out of the baby spinach, or I'll just saute it, and it's good to go. I do about 3 ounces or so of the raw spinach for the smoothies, in addition to other vegetables. Jack, IPL is really effective for laser hair removal or laser hair reduction. Very beneficial, and it has anti-aging properties. It can like strengthen the collagen in the skin, increase the collagen in the skin, and lead to some skin tightening. But you have to do it like regularly and do some maintenance to maintain the results. Petra, I actually don't consume spirulina, but I thought about incorporating it into my lifestyle. Rain, you like the spray whipped cream? That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I don't tend to do spirulina. I do have chlorella, which I know is not the same thing, but I do like chlorella, like the tablets. I eat those occasionally. They have been shown to have some anti-glycation properties. So, you know, if you're worried about glycation and advanced glycation end products in your foods, oh wow, I have like blueberry lips right now. Chlorella might be a good added supplement to include. At least that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I don't do spirulina, so I don't know whether blue or green or I haven't done a lot of research on it, to be honest. So D, do I shave my face, or how would you recommend shaving for longevity skin on the face? I do shave my face. I only shave my face every like 4 days or so because I don't really grow a lot of facial hair. But what you can do to like really reduce the irritation and cut down on like exfoliating your skin too much is to use like an oil, like a coconut oil or like a pre-shave oil on your skin. Get your skin wet in the shower and put some oil on the skin, on the hairs to soften it up. The water will soften it up, the oil will soften it up, and then put your like shaving cream on if you want to use that, and then like shave with the hair growth, like not against the grain, but with the hair, and do it very softly and gently. That way you're really minimizing with the oil, with the water, with the oil, with the shaving cream, you're minimizing the interaction you have with the blade and your skin, so you can really just like get at the hair versus like shaving your skin, if that makes sense. Astaxanthin. I do take astaxanthin occasionally in my omega-3 supplement, but I don't take that omega-3 supplement every single day. Let's make a cult like Brian Johnson. Oh my gosh, can you imagine, Vlad? Yeah, I would love to have sort of like a anti-aging community here on YouTube where we're all focused on the same goal. Because really, I don't know everything. I want to share what works for me here on this channel, but I love like interacting with you and seeing your comments and like talking to you because you guys, know a lot too. And so you help me learn, and just putting your comments in my videos about certain things that you know of can really help other people who are reading your comment. So, providing more context from a different perspective, I think is fantastic. So I would love to have like, maybe not like a cult necessarily, but like a community here on YouTube where we can all learn from each other. I think that would be amazing. IJ, where did you do all your research about anti-aging? Are there any other content creators you follow for anti-aging info other than Brian Johnson? I don't really watch a lot of Brian Johnson's stuff. I do follow him on YouTube and I think X as well. But the only person I can think of is like Dr. Dre. She's a dermatologist. She doesn't really focus on anti-aging per se, like in all her videos. I feel like I'm the only one that I can think of other than Brian Johnson who focuses on anti-aging in all of their videos. And Kimberly, wait, what's her name? Jennifer Myers, I follow her too. So, but she doesn't always focus on anti-aging too. She like does nutrition and things like that. But yeah, that's really it. I don't really follow or watch a lot of other people. I tend to be pretty minimalistic with respect to like the people that I watch on social media. I don't watch a lot of people. I don't scroll through TikTok. I don't like watching short form videos really. I like making them and interacting with people, but I can't like just scroll and scroll and scroll. I can't do that. I don't know what it is. I just don't have the patience for it, or I'm not sure what it is. You agree with Vlad? That's funny, Metin. Yeah, well, tell your friends, tell your family members about me and my channel, and I would love to have more people here. Share it with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Is it bad to apply Vaseline every day for slugging? You're concerned it might clog pores. I don't know. I do it a lot and I don't have any sort of breakout issues. Do I watch Shireen Idris? I have seen a couple of her videos. I do not watch her though, but I know a lot of people like her, but I don't watch her enough to make a comment, an informed comment about whether I like her. I think I would like her a lot actually. But yeah, I've not watched many of her videos. She's a prolific content creator. So is Dr. Dre though. Dr. Dre might be like the most prolific medical doctor, dermatologist, content creator, because she makes a video every single day on YouTube, hasn't missed a day since 2016, and they're like full-length videos. She does a short every single day on her YouTube, and then she does a separate like TikTok video on her TikTok every single day. So it's quite inspiring to see. I don't make separate short videos for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I like just cross post across all of them the same video. But if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I did start posting more on Instagram. So my skincare anti-aging Instagram is B Miles May, all one word. If somebody knows the handle, if you can type it into chat, you can follow me there. I thought about going live on there when I reach like 1,000 followers or something, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. What age do you think someone should start getting Botox? Said Gemma. Gemma, I love that name. That reminds me of Gemma Ward. Do you know Gemma Ward, the fashion model, Australian model? Healthy Immune Doc is another great YouTuber you'd recommend checking out, said Colton. Okay, I'll check out Healthy Immune Doc. I don't know if that's a woman or a guy, but Botox, I don't know. I think it depends on the individual and where and what they want in terms of their skin. Like if they have visible lines on their forehead, for instance, and they want to smooth those out, then maybe that's the age they want to do it. I don't think it's necessary to get Botox. And there are some like medical, I was reading about like certain medical conditions, because Botox was originally approved for use for, I think like migraine or some neurological issues. I think like people who have overactive sweat glands, like they sweat more often, they can get Botox in their like in their underarms, and that can like cut down on the sweat. But yeah, I think it just depends on the individual and what they're using it for. For cosmetic purposes, it's just like whenever you want, like you have the freedom to do that. I think definitely you should be over 18. I don't think any teenager should be worrying about that or thinking about that. Again, but it's individual and everybody has to make up their own choices. I've never gotten Botox. I am not against it for myself or anybody else, but yeah, I just haven't gotten it yet. If anyone's gotten Botox and they're willing to share their experiences in the chat, definitely share your experiences in the chat if you love it. I know people love it. And some of I say Botox, but like there's also Dysport, which a lot of people love. Some people say Dysport. Oh my gosh, my hair, you guys. I'm gonna have to like really do something. Some people actually like Dysport. They say it's longer lasting and provides longer lasting results compared to Botox. These are just brand names for botulinum toxin A, B, etc. I think there's also a Xeomin, but I don't really know what cosmetic properties. Oh, hey, Chris, how's it going? Chris, I'm not gonna be on here that much longer because I have to go in like 10 or 11 minutes, but it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been live on TikTok because I've been suspended again until July 28th because TikTok thinks I'm underage, so. Okay. Petra said, oh, sorry, I want to read Maten's comment real quick. You need a good slogan like Brian's "Don't Die." Maybe we can brainstorm ideas together here. Yes. So if you can think of a slogan I can use in my videos, let me know. I thought about starting with my age, but I feel like that gets kind of tiring over time. Like that's not what I want to focus on, is like my number, it's like the number, but you're too young for that app, said Chris. Exactly, I know. YouTube is where it's at. I just prefer YouTube. I feel like it's more laid back. Oh, can you guys let me know? So do you watch my like hour-long vlogs that I've been doing on Sundays? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like really unedited. I'm not editing hardly any of it. Do you like that style? Let me know, because I want to do more of that. I also want to do some more like highly edited vlogs, more like fast, quick cuts too. So I want to like explore different ways, but I'm gonna have to devote a lot of time to that more so than the unedited vlogs. I just feel like the unedited vlogs are just more chill, laid back, and I really prefer them. I just met you yesterday. Dan, are you talking about me? Dan, did you meet me in real life? Are you going to watch Frasier tonight, said Rachel. I probably will. I've been watching Frasier every single night, like 4 episodes a night. I love Frasier. Dan, you met me in real life? Where? I wait, no. Wait, where? Oh, you met me online. Okay, I thought you met in real life. I was like, where did I go yesterday? Where did I go yesterday? I went to, I can't remember where. I went to like a tea place and a coffee place. So Petra asked, said, I only prefer hour-long vids for podcasts that I can listen to without watching my phone. Yeah, I like those too. So should I do more of those unedited hour-long videos? Do you think it... Okay, so Ludo asked, what with your anti-aging lifestyle, aside from how young you look, do you think it has significantly benefited you in terms of health span and lifespan longevity? I don't know. That's a good question. In terms of my health, I'm very grateful for my health, and so that's good. But in terms of health, like longevity and lifespan and health span, it's very hard to know and hard to measure too. Okay. Vaney said, I watched your 1 hour vlog the other day. I liked it. Was chill even for me as someone who has a short attention span. Oh, good. Love this in the 90s, said Rain. What are you going to cook tonight? And can we go to the garden? Oh yeah, do you guys want to go to the garden quickly at the end of this live? I can show you, it's really warm. It is really warm outside. And I know like you guys, like Matan, I know you're in Miami and it's probably really hot there. I'm going to Texas and it's gonna be like in the hundreds, so it's gonna be really hot. It's in the 80s here, but it is so hot in the sun. I need you to get obsessed with staghorn ferns, said Petra. I don't know what that is. My comment wasn't a troll, it was a serious comment, said Vlad. What was your comment? Do you agree that with superintelligence, we'll actually have the ability to figure out a way to live forever, but we can't trust that ability will be democratized? We need to figure out about this. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I know Brian Johnson talks about that. Maybe one day. I don't know, because I don't know if there's that much research or science out there to inform. Are you talking about like AI? To inform AI to know? But maybe with the super intelligence. But like at the same time, some people may not even care about living forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, AGI, okay. Some people may not even care about living forever. Like that's not everyone's goal. Some people just want to have like an optimized health span and lifespan now so they can experience life to the fullest, to look good, to feel their best, to look their best. That's definitely my goal. Because some people just, you know, some people just have different goals. I do love this topic, yes. It is our goal, I assume. That's Putin. Let's see. What are you going to cook tonight? Oh, so yeah, I've been watching Frasier every night. What am I going to cook tonight? I don't know, because we got a lot of vegetables from the farmer's market today. I don't know if you saw, but we got like squash, we got a lot of beans, snap peas. Last night we made turkey burgers, which were really, really good. And we made squash too from the garden. We have yellow squash. I need to pull a zucchini plant because it's like dying, I think, in the garden. It might have some disease and I don't want that disease to spread to other plants in the garden. So that's my plan. Okay. So I assume, does anybody want to go see the garden right now? I can show you the garden. I have to go get my hat on and everything. I have my sunscreen on. I just haven't finished my tea. Let me go get my hat and my sunglasses so that we can go out together. It's gonna be really bright. Let me see if I can find a good hat. I'll just use my Coolie Bar hat and my sunglasses. I have Ray-Ban sunglasses that are prescription, which are really nice. They come in handy, but then you just switch out your glasses all the time. You should check out Dr. Nicole Polk from Siren Biotech. I've never heard of her. Does she have a YouTube channel? Let's go, said Petra. Of course, let's see. What state do you live in? I live in Michigan. So we got rid of, if you guys remember the vertical garden, we got rid of that because it just wasn't doing too good and it was too much maintenance. The garden, the actual garden we have in the backyard, the raised bed, we don't have to water it ever. Like the rain is enough to water it. So we never have to water it. Let me put my sunglasses on and then put up these blueberries quickly. And then we can go outside. I'm gonna, if you guys can let me know, because whenever I go outside, the service, maybe I should disconnect from my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna disconnect from my Wi-Fi and let me know if you can still hear. Hit me up at Ramsey. Okay. All what you planted. Okay, I will show you. Let's go out together. I'm gonna take this off real quick. Hold on. It's gonna be a little shaky. I like how this base will fall off at the slightest provocation, but now, I'm sorry about that. Did you get dizzy? Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know, because I just turned my Wi-Fi off. Let me know if you can still hear me. Also, watch The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey in Lord of the Rings. I do like fantasy. You can hear me. Okay, good. So I'm gonna go outside. We're going outside. It's like a field trip. Actually, it feels really nice. It's actually warm and humid. I love humidity so much. Okay, so I wanted to show you quickly. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. I planted in random places bean plants. So here's a bean plant right here that I planted. This is gonna be a yellow wax bean. And also I have one back there. I have a bean plant right there, and just like random places. That was a bean plant, and now all the leaves fell off or something, for some reason. There's another, is this a bean plant or an okra plant? This looks like okra, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, am I having an okra plant come through? That's crazy. Okay. I have another one here. Oh, here's another bean plant that I grew. This one actually is getting quite big. That looks really, I can't wait for the beans to come through because I love, love, love beans. Let me, it's such a beautiful day. I need to go out for a walk. I'm gonna get Jacob so we can go out for a walk. Hi Brandon, what do you think about microcurrent devices for the face? Yes, the breeze is so nice. Tropical plants are your hobby. Do you know, there's a plant out here. Do you know what this is? Hold on, let me turn this around. Do you know what this plant is right here? I don't think it's not tropical, but it's like huge and it has these, I don't know what these would be called, flowers maybe? I'm not sure what they are, but I think it's beautiful. And we had some roses back here, but they've all since like died. I think they bloomed just like for a very short time, but this is like a rose bush that we have that we tied up on this. Oh, it's pokeweed? Okay, I'll have to look that up. I also started growing in here from seed a bluebonnet plant, but I'm confused because there's no flower, so I don't really know what's happening here. Yeah, so I don't really know what's happening here, but we have a lot of like wild fauna back here. It's really nice. Oh man, you know, I wish I could still go live on TikTok right now because, oh, is it really young? Let me see. I mean, it looks like a huge plant. Do you see how big that is? That is really big. I don't know. It just looks like a huge plant. And then there's also this. So do you know what this is? I can't really tell. There's no flowers, but it has these really thick stalks. I'm unsure what that is. So somebody asked about the microcurrent devices. I have not used those, but there is some evidence to suggest that it improves collagen in the skin and tightens the skin. I've just never used it. Oh, the bluebonnet looks young. Okay, so the bluebonnet still needs time. Is that what you're saying, Petra? I don't take metformin, Vlad. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, let me show you what the garden is. I think these are hyacinths, or not hyacinths. What are these? These like flowers right here. I hardly showed you anything. Okay, let me show you the garden. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can all see. So there's a lot of grass in here. Next year, we're gonna have to, oh, hydrangea. Thank you so much, Petra. You know everything. Oh my gosh. So next year, we're gonna have to really get in here and get on top of this grass because this is way too much. It might also be competing with the roots of the other plants. But I just wanted to show you all the things that I'm growing, if you can see. So this long plant right here, this I think is butternut squash. And we have a lot of flowers. Oh my gosh, look at these little tendrils or whatever these are. These are poking through. That is crazy. But this is a long plant. This actually might be cucumber or butternut squash, but we don't really have a butternut squash yet that I can see. It's just all flowers. And I don't know if that's because of, I'm not sure why. It's hard to see because of all the grass. Do you know what I mean? But here's some tomatoes. And I think these might be Roma tomatoes. They haven't, oh, it is butternut precious. You can also cook the leaves as spinach. Really? Okay. I can't remember what type of tomatoes these are. I don't know if these are Romas or, oh, but there's a lot over here. They're like jutting out. Oh my gosh, they haven't ripened yet. So this is a zucchini plant that looks like it's dying. So we're gonna have to pull this plant later today. And we have a bunch of weeds. We really didn't stay on top of this. Like, look at this. This is all like squash, cucumber. This might be cucumber here, but I don't see, I don't see any fruit yet, which is a little concerning. Oh my gosh, I spot a red tomato. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pick that. I think that is Roma over there. And I also have, oh my goodness, what was that? We have some yellow squash here, but I don't know, should I pick these? These look too dark to be yellow squash. I think this might also be getting a disease too, because like these look yellow, but these look orange. So do you think I should pick this? I don't know. I feel like the garden, like this has definitely been a learning experience. You know what has done really well are the tomatoes and the bean plants. Like here's the yellow beans. Remember the plants I was showing you earlier in the backyard that I planted from seed? These are also those same beans, these yellow beans. Beans do really well and the tomatoes did really well. But I don't see a butternut squash. Let's go look at the tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I'm gonna have to pick that tomato. If you're a tomato, I mean, if you're a plant person, if you can give me pointers on how to grow things, that would be great. We also have some rosemary right here. Some rosemary. I think this is thyme. Wow, the thyme has really grown out. It's like, is thyme invasive? Because look at this. And mint. I know mint is supposed to be invasive, but we have a lot of mint. So almost all squash and cucumbers are super susceptible to white powdery mildew. Yes, I've heard of that, Petra. I don't even know how farmers treat them. I don't either because I want to be organic. Here's a pepper plant that has, oh my gosh. I'm just seeing this now. We have a green bell pepper. I'm so glad I came out here. Do you see the green bell pepper on the pepper plant? I think this is bell pepper. It can't be jalapeno, can it? And we have another pepper plant right here. I see flowers. Oh wait, is that a pepper right here? I just don't see any fruit. And I have one okra plant that is like lost. I don't even see it anymore. It's been taken over. Oh, here it is. Oh wow, this okra plant has been taken over, you guys, by the squash. I don't even see the okra anymore. Oh, darn it. Oh wait, here's the okra. Okay, here's the okra plant. I see it now. And look, I have an okra. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I have a flower coming in. I have more okra. I didn't know you could grow these in Michigan. But these squash plants are taking over the entire neighborhood. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry this is getting a little. I'm gonna have to come out here again later. I know this is kind of boring to some of you guys, but this is crazy. It's too hot to be out here. I'm like sweating. I am not married. No, not technically though. Although I would love a wedding ring. I think that would be really nice. Oops, sorry about that. Firstly, you need to get the place organized, precious. I know, isn't that crazy? Proper organized. I need to organize. Yeah, okra. I love it. It'll give fruit in for 3 to 4 months. I hope so, because when I lived in Texas, I could grow okra so easily, and through like, oh my gosh, through October, I could grow okra through October, maybe even longer, like maybe into almost November. I don't know if that's going to be the case here in Michigan whenever it starts getting cold in like September, but maybe I can still have it. Oh, you know what I need to plant? I need to plant some jack-o'-lanterns. I have jack-o'-lantern seeds, and I planted pumpkins in this bed in the backyard last year, and they did really, really well. Do you believe in love? Said Rain. I do believe in love. Yes, I do believe in love. It can be very transformative. Okay, Petra, are you still here? Because I wanted to get do you know your trees? Or can I ask you 2 questions about plants? Do you think the bluebonnet is going to flower eventually, like this season? And also, do you know your trees? Because I want to know what this tree is. We have a lot of like trees in here. Okay, you're kind of here, Petra. Oh no, you kind of know your trees. Well, if you're not confident, I won't ask you. But I could probably like look on Google or something like that. Yes, Matan, he is. But I think that's about it. I don't have anything else to show you out here, but it is nice being out here. So, oh, can I show you? No, I won't show you guys. But you saw in my vlog last weekend that I have the treadmill underneath my desk. Oh, Matan, I did change the position of my desk, and it's in the center of the room now, just so you know. But I put the treadmill pad underneath my desk, and I've already gotten like over 10,000 steps, and I haven't even gone on a walk today yet. So, okay, I'm gonna go inside now because it is hot. It is so humid, which I actually love. I love the humidity. But I'm gonna need to go inside and get ready for my TikTok filming. Okay. Oh, nice. Show the desk later. Yeah, I'll definitely show it in a vlog, maybe maybe next weekend, because I have to go in just a minute. But let me put you guys back in here. I hope you enjoyed that, whatever it's called, field trip to the outdoors. It was so nice. It's so warm. Like I'm sweaty right now. Let me just scroll up and see if I got any questions. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Are you married? Do you believe in love? Do you kind of know trees? Oh, Petra, I'm sorry, I didn't show you the tree. So Rain, I'm a Taurian. I'm like Taurus Gemini, like I'm on the cusp, so I'm like straddling both star signs. Callum, that's actually a good question. Callum asked if I prefer to be on the slim side when I'm young and then prefer adding weight on over time to compensate for the collagen loss. Well, really to compensate for the subcutaneous fat loss that occurs as time goes on, because you start to lose, like, I think volume in your face. So, you know, putting weight on gradually in a healthy way through muscle and through, you know, healthy eating, I think can potentially be beneficial for like providing more fullness for the face. Aside from that, you know, all you have is really like filler, I guess. There's some like emerging therapies that are supposed to improve collagen and like fullness of the face, but I don't really think it's like. I thought TikTok was banned in the States, said Vlad. Not yet. It might be one day, but not yet. Petra. Oh, hey, Tetsuya. Tetsuya, how's it going? Petra said, I don't do a lot of vegetable gardening, but I know it requires a lot of pre-planning in the winter to get all the vegetables started in the spring. Yeah. So the only thing that I started from seed is the beans and some of the squash. I think that's it. But the squash isn't producing. I don't know how long it takes to actually bear fruit because there's tons of flowers. It is grown almost as tall as long as the bed. So I don't really know what to do there. But you guys, I'm gonna head out, I think, because I need to do some more like anti-aging TikTok videos. Before I sign off, does anybody have any ideas of any anti-aging? Do you have any anti-aging questions or like health related questions that you think I can answer in a TikTok or in like a short video here on YouTube? Because I am looking for ideas. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas that I need to film, but I don't know what else. I don't know. Oh, summer, maybe May, June. What your birthstone? Do you believe in astrology? I don't know. Astrology? I don't really look at astrology that often. Oh, your name is Vic? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. The squash needs to be pollinated very well, yeah, to get good fruit. Last year, our squash got really good fruit, and I think it was pollinated. We have a lot of butterflies, birds, bees out there, so I'm not really sure what happened. It might be that powdery mildew thing. Will you start a research company? I bet there'll be investors that will invest in you. Do you think so, Vlad? I don't know. That's actually a good idea. What is the best sunscreen? Oh, Gloria. Any sunscreen that you're gonna use, that you're gonna find. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Somebody just texted me something that was actually pretty funny. The best sunscreen that you want to use is the one that you will wear, and it's very individual. For me, I like the UV Immune by La Roche-Posay. That's a European sunscreen. You have to buy it in Europe. I also like the Elta MD Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. That's really good. So, do you eat a lot of meat or no? Not a lot. I don't really like meat that much. I think that, I do eat meat, but I don't really care for it. You can take one of the male flowers and detach it to use like a brush on the female flowers. I've seen that. It's a process. I've seen also where people have taken like a little paintbrush and they've like tickled the male flower and then like tickled the female flower to sort of like pollinate the female flower. But it is a process. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Brandon, is there any way to get all the benefits of broccoli without ever having to actually eat broccoli? You could take like a broccoli extract supplement, like a sulforaphane supplement, or you could just use broccoli sprouts. You can also get some of the nutrients and the sulforaphane from broccoli sprouts. So you could do that. And also, broccoli, a lot of the cruciferous vegetables, part of the brassica family, like cabbage, cauliflower. What else is part of that family? What else is part of that family? Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, things like that. If you like those, you can also get the benefits from them. The paintbrush, yeah. All right. What do you think is the best, most accessible sunscreen to buy in stores, not online? Oh, you get blue. Do you like Blue Lizard? I've heard good things about that. That's a good question because a lot of the ones you buy in the store, I don't really like. There's the CeraVe has a good one in terms of the ingredients, but it's super casty. There is a mineral tinted sunscreen by CeraVe, but it's really like orangey and like greasy, at least on me. So I reviewed it on my channel here on YouTube. So that's really hard to say. I really like the Elta MD line. I prefer that, and that's what I'm gonna put on in just a minute. Oh, that's a TikTok I could do. Me putting on or talking about sunscreen. Mineral. I'm gonna put my contacts in after this live so I can film my TikToks, but oh, Rain, you started eating more vegetables because of me. That's so nice. staying hydrated can reduce skin oiliness. That's cool. I didn't know that. How many ounces of water do you drink per day? At minimum, 64 ounces. That doesn't include the tea that I drink, like the herbal tea, and the coffee that I drink. Even though coffee is a diuretic, it's not enough to offset the hydration that you can get from the coffee and from the other liquids that you drink. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. So if you've missed any of this live stream and you wanna watch it again, or you just wanna put it on the background while you relax or clean or get ready for the day, it's going to be available for a replay on my channel. Just go under the live tab. Thank you for joining me here. If you haven't already, like the stream, like the video, I would appreciate that. We're already at 18 likes. I think all you have to do is like double tap the screen, I think. I don't know if it's the same as TikTok. And follow me on Instagram, bmilesmay, or Brandon Miles May, whichever one. And what else? Follow me on TikTok. I don't know what my username over there. Oh, TikTok, it's Brandon Skincare, so you can follow me on there. And that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Matan. It's good to actually like converse with you. I was, you know, you've been a really good, like, you've been commenting on a lot of my stuff, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Petra. See you later. Bye, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Rachel. I have to make sure I can remember how to sign off. Bye, guys.